Hello and welcome to Tech Time with Chen Chen. So, China Space Station is welcoming the Tianzhou-7 cargo spacecraft. So today, let's have a quick Q&A on the highlight of today's launch. And joining me today is Mr. Yang Yuguang from International Astronautical Federation. Welcome, Mr. Yang. Okay, first question is actually something we've talked about weeks ago. We predicted that the launch of Tianzhou-7 might take 6.5 hours, which is the normal launch period for Tianzhou cargo spacecraft. But as unveiled yesterday, that today's launch will only take 3 hours. And given the fact that China already made a record of the fastest delivery of Tianzhou cargo spacecraft in 2 hours, why 3 hours this time?
You see that we make the record of 2 hours, but you see that to have a so short period to achieve the whole launch and rendezvous docking, usually it reads a very strict requirement to the relative positions of the Tiangong space station and the launch site, and also reads a very strict requirement to every other system. So maybe everybody feels a little bit nervous, and also there is so great uncertainty in this case. The weather condition is very, very important. The Wenchang launch site is very close to the equator, so maybe especially in summer there are typhoon or other storms. So usually this kind of weather conditions will influence the launch procedure. So maybe this time it is a good choice for all of us.
Right, so it takes in all the conditions, and that put together a good condition for the launch.
Yes.
Awesome. So second is about fresh fruit. So we know that Tianzhou-7 is bringing more fresh fruit to the station. What does it mean for Tianzhou's transporting capabilities?
The happiest moment maybe for any expedition team in the space station is the coming of a cargo spacecraft or another visiting manned spacecraft. Usually in this case, they can bring some fresh food to the crew. Today, with the development of our technology, Shenzhou crew members can already cultivate the vegetables in our space station. But still, you know that for the fresh food, maybe you need a tree, so
it's
still
harder to
it's
grow
harder
fruit
comparing with the
space.
vegetables.
Right.
So the only way they enjoy the fresh fruit is to bring that by the cargo spacecraft or by our Shenzhou spaceships. We have never bring so much fresh fruit to the station before this Tianzhou-7 mission. But you know that with the progress of our design and optimization of our Tianzhou spacecraft, the inner volume of our Tianzhou spacecraft has already been bigger than before. In the earliest versions, we have 8 propellant tanks, but today we only need 4. So the inner volume has increased, and moreover, you can see that the capability of our Tianzhou spacecraft also raised from about 6.9 metric tons to about 7.4 metric tons. So that's the reason why we can have more fresh fruit for our astronauts.
That's right. As you mentioned, China's cargo spacecraft Tianzhou has been improved since the 6th one. And the last question is, will there be any more changes to Tianzhou cargo spacecraft? What to expect in the future?
Every time we can have some small improvement. For instance, we've already talked about the extension of the pressurized module, and also we talk about the increase of the capability. But every time we can have other optimizations. For instance, this time the testing before the launch has also shortened from more than 40 days to about 25 days. So this small improvements and make it easier for the ground staff to prepare for this launch. And in the future also, I believe we will continue to have this kind of small improvement. Moreover, according to the announcement of the China Manned Space Agency, it is possible for our Tianzhou spacecraft to have a very different versions, with half of the cargo bay pressurized and the other half unpressurized. So it is possible in this case to bring some bigger instrument to mount it on the outside of the station. And even it is possible for the future to have another version. It is completely the cargo bay is unpressurized. So in this case, we can bring some very huge compartment to extend our space station. China Manned Space Agency has already called for the bidding of the commercial small cargo delivery services. So already there are several companies already win this bidding, and they already prepare or design a smaller cargo spacecraft. So in the future, we can more frequently see not only the Tianzhou spacecraft, but also other small spacecraft to deliver goods to our astronauts.
Wow, so that's a lot to look forward to. All right, that's it for this session. Thank you for joining. See you
Goodbye.
next time.